the screen.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? Heidi, hi. This is Travelling Symphony Movie Club. This is our fourth one
Of the second season.
of the second season syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And today we will be watching The Trial of Chicago 7, which was the very close winner of our movie vote. Hello to Dave Chaps and Dilbatros and Catherine Ashling and Gary and Angie and Trethers.
And Litza.
And Sierra Lima and Litza and Sloken and Katie, all of you.
Woo.
All the A-team are already here. So we're watching tonight on Netflix, so make sure you got it queued up at 1 second. If you are new to us, then give us a top hat emoji so we can say hello to you. And don't forget that you can join us in the Discord while the film is on for our live text chat where we talk about the film.
Dave Shaps, is your t-shirt from Big?
Yes, it is from Big, Dave. So well done to you. Sierra Lima says, I can't hear you.
Oh.
Is anybody else having audio problems? If they are, it could be our microphone. So if you can't hear us, then you're not going to be able to hear anything I say. But never mind.
Yeah.
Katie's fleece. Do you want to talk about Katie's? Do you want to talk about your fleece now before we get into the film? Because otherwise we're not going to be able to concentrate.
Look at this, guys. Look how cozy. It has a hood. I mean, I could just be like a little Eskimo now.
I think it's
it's a little bit hot.
a little bit much, some would say.
With the hood up. But I think it's perfect other than that.
Yeah, I would say, Dave, you do get some movie points for guessing the t-shirt.
Yeah, I think 10 movie points.
Whoa!
And 5 for noticing the fleece.
Wow, he's
So
almost out
now,
of negative points
I think
now.
that is out of negative. We'll have to check the
We'll have to check the system.
the scores on the doors.
So it was another really close week in the vote. Enola Holmes missed out by a whisker,
Yeah,
an
it was really
absolute
close.
whisker. But it was Trial of Chicago 7, but Enola Holmes will be going into our Battle of the Bridesmaids votes, where the 4 second place films so far will be going into the vote.
Yes.
Can you name them? We named them about 15 minutes ago.
I can. 15 minutes, like hours ago.
Come on then.
1917.
Yeah.
Enola Holmes.
Yeah.
The Prestige.
Yeah.
And the one with David Copperfield.
Yeah.
About David Copperfield.
The
He's
personal history of David Copperfield.
Thank you.
Those are the 4, which will be in next week's vote, which will be up very soon. So, Trial of Chicago 7, the first thing that we should say is it was written and directed by Aaron Sorkin, who is an incredible writer, screenwriter.
Yeah.
It's the second film he's directed after Molly's Game. What did you think of Molly's Game?
Loved it. I mean, I loved it though a lot because of Jessica Chastain.
Yeah.
I don't think, was that one like a typically Aaron Sorkin? It didn't have so much of the fast
It wasn't
dialogue,
as much people walking through corridors
which
talking
I kind
quickly.
of like because I don't love The West Wing as much as most people do because of all this fast talking stuff, and I zone out a bit. But hopefully it won't be too much fast talking tonight.
Well, I loved West Wing, and Katie, I think, should go sit in the naughty corner for bad mouthing.
Probably because I'm like literally in my own little camp there.
Aaron Sorkin, who also won the Oscar for screenwriting, best screenplay for Social Network. He also did Moneyball and the original play for A Few Good Men. And he began in plays, and as you said, it kind of shows because it's quite stripped back a lot of the time, quite dialogue intensive, but also he really doesn't underestimate his audience, which I think is also something Christopher Nolan does. Yeah. Like, he talks to you almost on the level, doesn't talk down at you, and I think that's something that makes his film stand out. And we actually watched a bit of his masterclass this year. Maybe I just did.
I didn't watch it.
And something that really stood out to me, one of the early things, was he said every story has to have an intention and an obstacle.
Okay.
And if it doesn't have that, it's just journalism. And he said that often when he started off writing, it would just be snappy dialogue and nothing else. So it wouldn't actually have a storyline.
Okay.
And he also said that nobody has ever said the intention is too lofty or the obstacle is too great.
Okay, that's cool.
Which is quite a cool way of thinking about screenwriting and quite a good way to introduce one of his latest film, which has had a lot of buzz and a lot of praise. Have we got anything in the live chat?
We have.
Lewis has just joined. Hello to you, Lewis. How are you doing? Good to see you. I think this might be his first Series 2 experience. Riaz is in as well. Hello to Riaz.
Yep. Oh man, we've got a lot. Natalie, Glorious Fleece, of course. Sierra, so I need that class today. So cold. I mean, lots of love.
Can you just stop anything about the film, not the fleece?
Kennedy, Angela Jane, you've had a scary T-shirt, John. Sierra Lima loved Molly's game as well. Riaz just took some LSD. Riaz, you missed it the other week. We had this whole drugs joke going on, so...
You would have loved it.
Yeah, you would have loved it. And then Emily said CJ is the best. CJ is the best.
CJ is the best.
She is the best. And Malcolm Sage has joined us, and Sarah again wants to get on with the Parish Notices.
And Lewis says, who's Riaz? Well, wouldn't you like to know, Lewis? You should know. So, Trial of the Chicago 7 is the film we're watching tonight. We're watching it on Netflix. We'll be pressing play in 9.5 minutes.
Ooh.
So, make sure you've got queued up on Netflix at 1 second, and you can join us in the Discord for the live text chat while we're watching the film together. Trial of Chicago 7 has an incredible cast, as you would kind of expect from Aaron Sorkin projects, I think. Led by quite a lot of English talent, Eddie Redmayne, Sacha Baron Cohen, and Alex Sharp, who I don't know quite as well as the other two.
No.
I think he's a younger actor. Then also around them has Jeremy Strong, who played Kendall in Succession.
Oh yeah, which I'm
interested.
I'm interested to see him in something else actually.
Yeah.
Because he's so good in that, and you don't know how he would play another character, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen from Watchmen. We haven't seen Watchmen yet,
No.
but I love the graphic novel and I didn't love the film, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing that TV show.
Yeah.
Mark Rylance, who's just an incredible actor. Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Inception, amongst lots of other things, and Lip Sync Karaoke. And Michael Keaton as well. It's a real big cast. A real big cast. And this was something of a labour of love for Aaron Sorkin. He wrote the screenplay originally in 2007 when Steven Spielberg spoke to him originally about the story of what happened in 1968 at the Democratic National Convention.
I'm just going to say right now, it sounds like quite a male-heavy cast.
Do you know what? I looked through the IMDb, and it is a long way before you find a woman.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that partially that is to do with the fact that just the characters in the story in real life happen to be men, but I don't know.
But we'll see.
We'll make our judgments.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Which is also worth noting. Because we have seen a number of these films before, but this is one that we haven't. But everyone that we've spoken to who has seen it absolutely loved it.
Yeah,
so
they have.
We are excited about it. So that is Trial of the Chicago 7 on Netflix. Make sure you queue it up. Have we got any comments from the live chat to go through?
Riaz, who's Lewis? Sierra Lima, Third Rock from the Sun.
That's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, thought that was.
And Snowden, also Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yes,
We're having a little Joseph Gordon-Levitt
fan appreciation club society.
Yeah, or a blockbuster round from the Big Potato Game, film starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
So Parish Notices. Is it time for Parish Notices?
Yes.
I think we've got about time for that. So I'll pass
you
over.
We've got some really exciting stuff.
We've got something really big to show you a bit later on.
It's really glorious. But let's do the notices first.
Okay.
So from Pat, we nearly got fibre broadband, digging for weeks, but then they packed everything up and left before they got to our road.
Scumbags. That's what I'd say. Scum.
Terrible.
Subhuman scum.
And that's a very classic Parish Notice as well, something like that. Catherine Ashley, this is an update on The Office.
Catherine Ashling's Office updates almost needs its own section.
It does actually almost need its own section. We'll have to discuss that. Our office light switch has a fault and keeps flashing, so I'm now spending the first 2 hours of my day sat in the dark with just my computer screens as lighting. Oh.
Why is it only the first 2 hours of the day? I guess before the sun comes up.
Because she gets up well early.
That is an early bird.
But they have the tiny people in their household, so they're early risers. You've got to get up, got to start the day, early bird and all of that.
Don't know if I fancy that.
Yeah. And slow kicking Katie. This week I vacuumed under a chest of drawers, finding not one but 2 pairs of socks I forgot I had. Classic Parish Notice, and also just a nice little bonus, isn't it?
And I said that to Catherine Ashling on Discord. It's great when you get rewarded for doing your chores with socks that you didn't know you had.
Yeah, exactly.
Delmatra says she's heavily invested in The Office.
In this, I am as well.
I think almost it should be a
like its own segment.
TS Movie Club road trip to see The Office.
Yeah, to see The Office. Or like just every now and then we just do a live stream from Catherine Ashling's office.
A two-way. Maybe we could do it where like one of us is an on-location reporter from The Office. Good.
Hi, reporting from The Office. Updates. Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to get permission from Catherine.
Yeah, we'll have to get clearance from that.
But...
do you want to do the big Parish Notice now?
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to sort the lights out?
I've got one of my own, and guys, it is glorious. This is peak TS Movie Club and peak lockdown.
Okay, Katie's going to go set up the lights because obviously they're on us at the moment, but they need to go on a thing. So earlier on, Angie, Katie's mum, popped over to the house to bring us something for the movie club, which we didn't know what it was, but I'm just going to grab the camera. You're going to have to, I hope you don't get too...
First of all, should we tell people what Matilda is in case they don't know?
Okay, well, you can tell people what Matilda is. The camera's now on you now.
Okay, it's on me.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, this is Matilda. When we started off, we were in my parents' house. They were in their other house in Spain because they're fancy. And we were doing the podcast from my mum's office, and I found this. And I thought,
sorry, I'm trying to get the microphone on as well. Yeah, I am.
And I thought, what is this? And also, I found this because John was taking ages all the time, you know, fiddling with bits and bobs, testing sound and stuff. So I was like going through mum's office, and I just thought this was so funny, this little guy, and I called her Matilda. Weird, but she's now part of the club and she's with us all the time. And then mum came over today, right, with this.
Do you want to just talk us through it?
So this is Matilda's house. You can see mum's been busy. This is her bedroom, and if she wants to, this is so weird, she can go here in her little outdoor pond area, which is festive themed, and there's these chocolate frogs. So this is genuinely something that happened today. My mum brought this over for Matilda, and actually now I feel a bit bad that she hasn't had a home, really.
Yeah.
You know.
I hope that, Lewis, you're happy with the camera work there. The tripod had to act as kind of a little interim steady cam, but there we go. Right, we've got about 3 minutes
to discuss what just happened.
Katie's just smashing the rest of the lights up.
Yeah.
Anyway, rejig back into the studio. This is what happens when you're a one camera show. Right, Katie, questions and comments from the live chat quickly.
Well, okay. Emily Birch, new chairs. Gosh, yeah, they are new chairs. This is a whole other thing. That should be a parish notice. I think this is all behind. We should have a model making competition themed around the office. That's a great idea. Trethers, I know it's going to be incredible from Angie, and yes, it was. People saying that's incredible. Emily, amazing work, Angie, hero. Are you taking orders? Yep. I mean, and obviously there you go. Angie thought Matilda was being neglected, which she probably was.
I saw Lewis saying something about being sponsored by Camden Hells. We're not bloody sponsored by Popcorn Kitchen, are we? Is all I had to say.
Would you pipe down about that?
Lewis? Never arrived, did it? All that free plugging we got for Popcorn Kitchen. I feel like it was some sort of scam. So, anyway, that concludes Parish Notices with probably the most exciting Parish Notice we've ever had. I think it was that or the Can on a Spike.
I think the Can on a Spike was good for us. I think that, this was definitely very bizarre, and I'm glad of it.
Glad for it. I'm here for it. So very quickly, we've got a little bit of time to talk to you about the plan going forward with TS Movie Club. This is actually going to be our last live on Instagram for this series. We're going to try moving over to YouTube. Hope you guys can all join us over on there. We might have like a little transition live. Maybe we'd go a little bit earlier on Instagram and then push everyone to YouTube.
Will we?
I haven't. Okay. They literally just came into my head now. It's not really a firm plan. And then next week, we've got Battle of the Bridesmaids vote. Week after that, we have a feel-good / comedy special vote.
Yep, which is cool.
That's the 11th of December.
Yep.
The 18th of December, it's a TS Movie Club special selection where Katie and I are imposing a film on you. But we think you're going to love it. And then a very, very special Sunday, the 20th of December, is going to be our Sunday afternoon Christmas movie marathon.
Get that in your calendars.
So there might have to be a couple that aren't on Netflix or Prime, but...
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
More voting. We love to do votes.
So, we've got about 40 seconds to go before we press play on Trial of the Chicago 7 on Netflix. So, make sure you've got that queued up. You can join us after the film. I believe the film is an hour and 50 or maybe 2 hours and 15. Anyway, whenever the credits roll, we're going to come back on Instagram and talk to you all about the film. You can join us on Discord. The link for that is in our bio, or you can go to bit.ly.com/TS live chat. I've just realised I've got 15 seconds to find the film, which is never, ever going to happen. Katie, quickly, Phil.
Phil?
Phil.
Who's Phil? Well, I'm not the professional, so let me just.
Well,
have a
clearly,
little
nearly
look.
am I.
No. So, yep, I would like to know people's thoughts on, Matilda and her home. Should we, add anything else to it? Should we, is this something that we should, evolve?
Mm-hmm. I would like to hear about an evolution. Right, I've got the film.
Got the film.
So we're going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And we will see you on Discord very shortly. The film is playing on ours. So we'll see you all very soon. Come back for the live after the film is over, back on Instagram. And I hope you enjoy Trial of Chicago 7. Bye-bye.